are the ones that are fortunate enough to tap into this knowledge when the whole world is crazy. You need to process that for a minute and understand the importance of that. First of all, the greatest thing on the planet is the knowledge of self, and basically the knowledge of the universe. For the mere fact that you are even interested in this or remotely interested in this at this particular time when shit is going on crazy out here, it means that you are the special evolved beings. And so when I'm saying you need to process, you got to process that everything that you read in these books that you admire about the gods in the heaven and the gods in the universe, you must understand that that is nobody but you at this particular time. And for the mere fact that you are trying to understand, you're trying to get this knowledge, trying to get this, and you're trying to understand the meaning of it all, that means your spirit is going through a ritual. You just take any adventure story, and you know they had to go through, they had to go and had to fight this particular person, they had to fight this particular person, and at the end of the movie, they get what they're supposed to get, and they are glorified. That's what's going on with you now as your struggle. So we had the mystery system that was in the last days. You had the mystery system. But the mystery systems are now closed down. And now your initiation that you become God is in your struggle. The realm, you got to understand the concept of the God that you are searching for is yourself. So you have to understand this concept. God, generator, operator, and destroyer.
What it is, you already know. I am because we are. Hey, I don't know where this is gonna go, but I know you need to hear for sure. You heard me? For real. God bodyz, man, congratulations. God bodyz. You understand? Congratulations, man. You know what I'm saying? We the only, let's say, we are the only organic organism that's in our higher state above all those who walk around and understand and understand and even overstand that they are something that they're not. We are the highest form that's on the planet right now. You know, we are the highest form that's on the planet right now. All right? And we got to keep it that way. But not on that frequency. We got to continue to rise up. We got to continue to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Got to continue to sharpen each other. If I should say something that's out of context, then leave a comment. You understand? You are responsible for that, God body. All right? For real. Now, I'm not trying to speak to those in the same realm on some on some bull crap or on something that's a misdirected type of form. You understand? We understand who we are. Yeah, we are Ogun. We are the Naga Serpent Prince. You understand what I'm saying? We all of that. But we don't set on those pedestals. We do not become the Naga Prince. Okay? Because that's just a part of a system, something similar to a clock. The only thing you see on the clock, you don't see the gears, correct? You don't see the way it works. But only thing you need to see is the numbers on the clock. All right? That 1 to 12, and then it repeats it again. But you ain't even said nothing about that. You understand? See, something is hidden in that one circle. Something is hidden in that so-called 360 degrees that you think you see. That you said and agree to be in 360 degrees in a circle. But in a full revolution of a day, is 24 hours. It's 24 hours. But you agree to 360 degrees in a circle. You know, anyway, God. Anyway, God. Think about that one. Anyway, though. God bodyz, congratulations, man. You know what I mean? Congratulations. You understand? Congratulations. For real. You know what I mean? Nothing's going to happen unless we decided it. Nothing is going to happen unless we decided it. Nothing is going to happen unless we, God bodyz, decided. All right? Period. Period. There is no force here except you. You are the force. You are the power. No time to be afraid of nothing. You heard me? Hey, work on that too. You know what I'm saying? Tell your girl, tell your wife or something, you know what I'm saying, when she coming around the house to try to sneak up on you and scare you. Work with that. Fear. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to have no fear. Why should you be worried about something? Everything you do should be a meditation. You should be working on that. You know what I'm saying? And then work on if something creep up on you and you catch the fear, you know, you got to transmute that energy to something else. Work on it. Work on it. Work on it. All right? Anyway, I'm just chilling for right now, but I'm coming back and forth. Let's check it out.
What is the hold up is that the actual gods do not realize they're gods. You need to get a movie called A Never Ending Story. And he gets this little book and he goes through this adventure. And at the end of the movie, midway the movie, they say, hell, come to find out that the little boy that was reading the book of all these magnificent heroes. The other boy on the other side who was going through all the trial was him. And they said, and at the end they said, well, hell, our world is falling down because he doesn't believe in himself. It's all about you. That's the key. That's the key. This is the real knowledge. There's a mystery of the world, and the mystery of the world is look for no God to save you but yourself, because it's within you. It's within you. It's just that the devil came down about 2,000 years ago, basically, when we get into this, and he made you start worshiping him so you would not cultivate the energy within you. And that's your slavery and your real bondage. And this is the key what we have to deal with here. Because, I mean, we go through, we see things on TV and we see this shit and we say, when is this shit over with? But the key is, in the 60s, we didn't have this knowledge. In the 70s, we didn't have this knowledge. In most of the 80s, we didn't have this knowledge. You see what I'm saying? We only had a few people talking about it in the past years before that, but now we have the knowledge. You see, the white boy understood that they would keep people dead long enough, they would be so dead until there would come a time where there would be so much immersed in ignorance until they can give them knowledge and they will be, and that's not all the knowledge. That's why you go to your family members and they reject the shit. And mainly you. So because they reject it, now they can put the stuff out. So there is no more such thing as secrets. The secret is that the masses of the people hate knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? So as of around 1985, they knew that the people would reject knowledge because they knew you rejected it in the 70s and the 60s. So they said, now we can put all the stuff out that we had held for the last 140 years that we dug up around the world. And as a result, that's why we only have less than 1% of the amount of people that really bears witness to what the hell is going on. You must understand that everything here, which is Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, the moon, the sun, all of the spheres is going to end up right here at the bottom sphere, which is you. So that means all the energy in the universe is going to come within you and on the earth realm. So that's when they say that the gods in heaven, the man on earth say God is on high, but the angels in heaven say that God lives on earth.
Man, you know what I mean? We affect a lot of things, brother. We affect a lot of... Let me give you this, if you didn't catch this, right? Check it out. All right, you know about the harp situation. They made that harp, what is it? Man, I want to say anagram or something like that there, where each letter stands for something. High, it doesn't matter what they say it stands for. Nevertheless, you understand, everything works together. See, when you know everything works together, it kills, illuminates, eliminates. You know what I'm saying? It kills, it illuminates, and it destroys different things. All right? When you know everything works together, it eliminates and destroys certain things. All right? Now, do you need to hear that again? When you understand that everything works together and you are the source of everything that is, and it works together, okay? And you controlling the work, no fear, all right? No consideration about what's going on, because you always going to be the one who has already placed it in position. No fear about anything. No fear about anyone. No worry, no thought in your meditation about some fear, some guilt, or some shame, something you did. Get rid of it. Throw it away. Simple. Simple. If you are the controller, if you are the operator, if you are the scale that is measured, then measure yourself. Weigh yourself. Self-knowledge. All right? Self-revelations. Self-revelations. Yourself. Your revelations. But you have to study, man. You know what I mean? I can get into all that, but it's not the time to get into the historical mode. So I drop it a little bit, but I go in and out of there. You know what I mean? I just don't want me to get sidetracked with something of the illusion. Holding on to you, like, you know what I mean? Like, you need not none of that. You need not none of that. Okay? Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about you falling here and doing this here and slightly. Man, look, first of all, you better not be watching no damn TV. You know what I'm saying? You go in that realm just to get for information. You know what I'm saying? And look again and revisit some shit. You know what I'm saying? But it should be on a DVD. You understand? If you're studying, you shouldn't be watching no damn programs that they got out there, these little everyday damn things trying to get something from it. No, you're going to really get something from it. But you got to lock up your subconscious. You know what I'm saying? You are the only programmer. You are the only operator. No entities, no frequencies, no sigils, no signs, no symbols are allowed in your subconscious domain without your agreement. Any sigils, signals, symbols, and anything like that you did not create, that you did not activate, does not exist in your subconscious realm in order to control your conscious. You have to put that type of stuff in there. You know what I mean? No sigils outside of what you have created or activated has any effect in your subconscious reality. Understand that. Say that. Say that continuously. All right? That's defense mechanism. That's a shield. You understand? No frequency, no entity, nobody, no one, no spell, no word, nothing interacts with my subconscious. Nothing. No program. No operator. You understand? Nothing operates in that realm. You are God body. You are God body. You already know you're controlling your conscious through your subconscious. They're trying to control you through your subconscious. Okay, you shut them lights off. You shut that lights off. You shut that communication down. You understand? You have already shut it down by not looking at TV, not listening to the radio, not listening to what they say that happened, not listening to the news, not reading the newspaper, and all these things. So you can get your mind to activate with what you are trying to manifest. All right? You already know this. I'm not telling you something that you don't know. All right? I'm just... Pay attention. Get something.
White people got more knowledge than us, but white people don't have the black dot. So therefore they're mutants anyway, so it don't make a difference. But do you know that the only light that is alive on the planet right now is black people with knowledge? That means that they're looking down on the planet, they see total darkness. They see white people which have knowledge, but they don't have no light. They see black people, the masses of them, who have light, but their light is not cut on because they don't have no knowledge. Then they got a group of people who have knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? Even if it's a little bit of knowledge, makes your light shine even more. So therefore, the only thing that's living on the planet right now is brothers and sisters that's in some form of consciousness. You see what I'm saying? I don't give a damn if you Nation of Islam, Noble True Ali, the Moors, or whatever you are. Some form of knowledge. If anybody who has a certain amount of knowledge, that's why I told you first that you are more superior than what you think you are, because you have been privy to come into this time and you got knowledge. True knowledge is supposed to make you humble and don't supposed to make you arrogant. That's why fake knowledge, which is a byproduct of knowledge that they teach in university system, make everybody arrogant. That's because it's not true wisdom.
Alright, I was going to show y'all something, but I don't think y'all ready for that right there. You heard me? I don't think y'all ready for that right there. Anyway, check this out. Look, I got these swords a long time. I mean, these so-called mercenary swords a long time ago, right? And but I got to doing my Tai Chi. You know, my Tai Chi. I didn't get this for to cut nobody. I just got it. So when I'm doing, after I advanced really good in my Tai Chi, that I could implement the swords in the Tai Chi. But I haven't got there yet. You know what I mean? I'm not going to act like I have. But, anyway. Anyway. I'm not caught on these, but I would like to take them into the, you know what I'm saying, cut me a couple heads off, you know what I mean? Not would like. Watch out. That's all I'm going to say. Watch out. Watch out. Yeah. You heard me? Now, but anyway, God bodies, congratulations. God bodies, congratulations. God bodies, congratulations, man. Hey, we don't need no round of applause, man, but you feel it. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it grooving, keep it grooving. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? No blocks nowhere. No blocks nowhere. Don't be offended by shit. You understand? Get the lesson. Don't be offended by shit. Get the lesson. Sometimes we blow up. We hear some stuff going on. We go, and then you hold your breath, and then you just waiting for the time to explode, and then you explode. You know what I'm saying? You come out with something. You know what I mean? Hey, reverse it. Reverse it. Sometimes just, instead of holding your breath, let it out. As soon as you hear some dumb shit go, just take a breath in, and then let. Actually, it makes you feel like the energy has, you are lowering your frequency. Instead of raising your frequency and going, you know what I'm saying, and then getting consumed with the frequency that's coming about. No, that's not good all the time, especially every time. You heard me? So I ain't saying really lower your frequency, but I'm saying do not empower your anger by your own consent. You empower your anger by taking a deep breath. What that motherfucker say? And shit like that there. You know what I mean? Be like, at least take one breath. They say take 3 and all that shit. Just take one breath. And just go. And when you let it out, just go. And give them a dumbass look. Give them a dumbass look. But nevertheless, you know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is don't be offended by a lot of things that happen, is because you are responsible for the energy, the people, the places and things in your reality. You already know that. So if you're responsible, how you gonna get mad about something? If you drew this person, this place, this thing into your existence subliminally or subconsciously, all right? Then it was something that you got to get through that, or get to an understanding through that medium. You understand? Everything works together. Everything works together. We always think, they got the ups on us. They ain't got no goddamn ups on us. They ain't even they. They are you. You understand? First of all, there is no enemy. A lot of people won't look. Don't be on your human thought. Don't be on your human type of tactics. Don't be on your human type of anything, man. We got to drop it. We got to drop that human shit. You know what I'm saying? We have enough of the human shit to understand who we are. And then now we through with that human shit. Now we can continue to rise up to where we supposed to be. And that is up on you to how far you want to go up. You understand? No matter what happens. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that we have adjusted to is the things we need to switch out of. You know what I mean? We need to switch out of. Look. I know a lot of you say, well, you know, everything got to be based on something. You're right, but we have enough knowledge. No, look at astrology. You know what I'm saying? Who would go against astrology? It led this and did this. But remember, when they went outside, there was no stars. There was no sun. There was no moon. All right? There was nothing out there. There was darkness and cold. So we understand totally that it is a hologram projected from us. Some people say it's projected from the South or the North Pole, one of those poles shooting out. The same thing that you can go to a store and get those little planetariums that you set in the middle of a room and it'll show stars all on the ceiling and the walls and shit spinning around and shit like that there. They saying that the earth is programmed, programmed to cast that out. Now, we also know that a lot of people speak about the earth being programmed with crystals, right? Crystal center. They talk about these crystal cities. I don't really too much see a connection just as of yet. But if such an event, now I won't say if, I have to consider everything because I know my own greatness. You understand? So you have to consider everything and know your own greatness. Know that the molecules of everything is going to do what you want it to do. Understand. Even if you don't understand and overstand it. Understand that it is you. Alright? Nothing can come against you because you have already set this up. Understand that. Understand that. Nothing is above you. Alright? Nothing is below you. You carry everything with you. They're inside of you. Alright? Don't get lost in your powers. Don't get lost in your powers. Stay basic. Stay to the basics. Alright? You know, we don't need like you give a child something, he don't know what to do with it. See what I'm saying? We know we're supposed to get back to the childlike state. But if you give a child something, we say he don't know what to do with it. So why would you give it to him anyway? Huh? Well, if a child does whatever he wants to do with whatever you gave to him, he's sufficient. Even if he break it. Maybe it needs to be broke. Nevertheless, what I'm saying to you is stay God thought. Leave the human thought alone as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? Create type, you know what I'm saying? You know, be your creator. You know what I'm saying? When people say that, whatever. You know what I mean? Say some God type of response back to it. I'm not going to give you, no what's the names. It's all personal. It's all you. You know what I'm saying? Create your God shit. You know what I'm saying? Create your God shit. Create the smashing type of sentences against that human shit. You know what I mean? Hello. No, hell is low and it's too low for me to go. You heard me? Pow! They be like, what the fuck? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And keep it moving, pimpin'. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, my brother? What's going on, man? What's going on? You know the motherfucker? Hey, brother, I'm not even on my human shit. I left that human shit alone. What you talking about? I left that human shit alone, man. I don't deal with all that type of gossip. I don't deal with all them worries. I don't deal with all them cares of the world. I left that human shit alone. Whatever, nigga. Exactly. Peace. And keep it moving. You heard me? You know what I mean? You can either attract people to you or push their ass away. And most of the people you want to push fuck away. You know, if you wearing this and somebody don't say, inquire, what is that? You know what I mean? They ain't on it. If you wearing this, I've been wearing this for so long, people don't even know what the fuck it is, and ain't nobody asked except one person. You know what I'm saying? Don't even know what this is. Don't even have no damn clue. You know what I mean? It's not just a bracelet. No. This ain't copper. No. These stones is not what you appear to be. Okay? But nevertheless, you understand what I'm saying? And sometimes I get into certain, like if I step into certain, I don't know, I'll say certain positions, certain situations that I might decide to, hey, I'm finna go, you know, because I own a business, so I go out and pass out cards and flyers and things like this from time to time. I used to do it every 2 days, but nevertheless, you know, 200 flyers every 2 days in order to stay afloat. You heard me? But now I don't do it so much because, you know what I'm saying, I'm maintaining, you know what I mean? And plus, it's a greater work, you know, to do. And I don't require a lot. Nevertheless, maintain God's status, all right? We used to say, go in there and say, no one has the status here in this court to proceed in this matter, you know, because of jurisdiction, you know, situations and all this type of stuff. Well, guess what? No one has jurisdiction. You understand? You keep the jurisdiction, and we got to learn to take it with us. You know, sometimes I go to certain places or outside of my God conscious, and I appear as though I am that one who they used to see, and I have to work on it myself. I have to maintain a higher grade, you know, selfish, you know what I mean? Selfish, you know what I mean? Selfish. Know thyself. Selfish. I'm going to tell you something. You know, in NA, they say the NA and the AA and the All Alcoholic Anonymous and the Narcotic Anonymous or whatever anonymous they got out there, the program, even the Weight Loss Anonymous type stuff, all right? They say it's a selfish program. They say it's a selfish program. You only learn how to be selfish by being an addict. You only learn how to become really, truly selfish by being alcoholic or overweight. You understand? Things of this nature. These keys were given to them because, and to those and us, right? Whoever went through those channels or had to go through those channels, it was necessary in order to get you where you at. All right? Anyway, I say all that to say this, man. You got to become very selfish. You know what I mean? You know, very, very selfish. For real, for real. You already been through the roads. You already know what's down these roads. You already know what's up on these. You know what I'm saying? You know you got a time window too. You know what I mean? Because time is only what we say it is. You know? You can jump and say, man, it's time. Boom. Shit. That's it. It's been one. You heard? So, let this thing be controlled by you. Let this thing know that it is God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. You heard me? Do your thing. But I'm gonna go back to the front of this because I want you to hear a little bit of this. All right? All right. Yep. It's a little low.
You are the ones that are fortunate enough to tap into this knowledge when the whole world is crazy. You need to process that for a minute and understand the importance of that. First of all, the greatest thing on the planet is the knowledge of self and basically the knowledge of the universe. For the mere fact that you are even interested in this or remotely interested in this at this particular time when shit is going on crazy out here, it means that you are the special evolved beings. And so when I'm saying you need to process, you got to process that everything that you read in these books that you admire about the gods in the heaven and the gods in the universe, you must understand that that is nobody but you at this particular time. And for the mere fact that you are trying to understand, you're trying to get this knowledge, trying to get this, you're trying to understand the meaning of it all, that means your spirit is going through a ritual. You just take any adventure story, and you know they had to go through, they had to go and they had to fight this particular person, they had to fight this particular person, and at the end of the movie, they get what they're supposed to get, and they are glorified. That's what's going on with you now as your struggle. So we had the mystery system that was in the last days. You had the mystery system. But the mystery systems are now closed down. And now your initiation that you become God is in your struggle. The realm, you got to understand the concept of the God that you are searching for is yourself. So you have to understand this concept. God, generator, operator, and destroyer. The reason, what is the hold up is that the actual gods do not realize they're God. But you need to get a movie called A Never Ending Story. And he gets this little book and he goes through this adventure. And at the end of the movie, midway the movie, they say, hell, come to find out the little boy that was reading the book of all these magnificent heroes. The other boy on the other side who was going through all the trial was him. And they said, and at the end they say, well, hell, our world is falling down because he doesn't believe in himself. It's all about you. That's the key. You can't, that's the key. This is the real knowledge. There's a mystery of the world, and the mystery of the world is look for no God to save you but yourself, because it's within you. It's within you. It's just that the devil came down about 2,000 years ago, basically, when we get into this, and he made you start worshiping him so you would not cultivate the energy within you. And that's your slavery and your real bondage. And this is the key what we have to deal with here. Because, I mean, we go through, we see things on TV and we see this shit and we say, when is this shit over with? But the key is, in the 60s, we didn't have this knowledge. In the 70s, we didn't have this knowledge. In most of the 80s, we didn't have this knowledge. You see what I'm saying? We only had a few people talking about it in the past years before that, but now we have the knowledge. You see, the white boy understood that they would keep people dead long enough, they would be so dead until there will come a time when they would be so much immersed in ignorance until they can give them knowledge and they will be, and that's putting out all the knowledge. That's why you go to your family members and they reject the shit. And mainly you. So because they reject it, now they can put the stuff out. So there is no more such thing as secrets. The secret is that the masses of the people hate knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? So as of around 1985, they knew that the people would reject knowledge because they knew you rejected it in the 70s and the 60s. So they said, now we can put all the stuff out that we had held for the last 140 years that we dug up around the world. And as a result, that's why we only have less than 1% of the amount of people that really bears witness to what the hell is going on. You must understand that everything here, which is Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, the moon, the sun, all of the spheres is going to end up right here at the bottom sphere, which is you. So that means all the energy in the universe is going to come within you and on the earth realm. So that's when they say that the gods in heaven, the man on earth say God is on high, but the angels in heaven say that God lives on earth.
Yeah. Yeah. You understand? You understand? You understand? Do you understand? Do you overstand? Will you overstand? Alright, God bodies, God bodies, God bodies. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? You made that shift. We continue to hit them gears, you heard me? You know, and we gonna do that thing, you heard me? We gonna do that thing, you know what I mean? Regardless. There will be no departures here.